welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're one of my subscribers. If you're new, welcome, and I hope you enjoy the videos. Today I wanted to show you what I brought home from my thrift store, food bank. So today was a productive day. I went to the food bank, got a few things. The things I'm the happiest about is I got a bunch of veggies. I got romaine, cabbage, sweet peppers, tomatoes, and then I got a whole bag of frozen frozen spinach. I can't find my words today. I got some beef for the dogs. I got some pasta for my grandsons if someone visits. And then I went to the thrift store, and between Goodwill and we have one called St. Vincent's de Paul. So I got this tray, which was handmade in Vietnam. Looks like it was actually from Ross though. So I got it for $5. I like to have a tray to take to the living room with food so I don't spill, and I can carry more than one thing. And then I like to keep it. I'm going to keep it under here. And then I have a tray, and it has a little home when I'm not using it. I was using this tray, but as you can see, I'm using that tray for my starter plants. So I got myself another tray. And then I got this, and yes, it's supposed to be for a candle, but there's another purpose I got this for. In case the power ever goes out, I learned this on YouTube, of course, that you can, I have way over there, I have an alcohol burning stove. And you can also make alcohol burners out of leftover tin cans, and like using toilet paper inside or just the alcohol. And you can put this on top, and then you warm something up on top. So you can use this as a little burner to heat something up if, say, the power goes out and you want to warm up your tea or something, your coffee, or warm up a quick meal. That's what I got this for. So this is sort of an emergency item in case because everything I have here is electric, and if the power goes out, I won't have a way to cook. That's electric, and everything there is electric, and everything there is electric. So yeah. And so the other thing I got are some of these jars. I love these jars. I make sure they have really good seals, and I wash them really good. I wash everything really good when it comes back from the thrift store. So these are jars, and they're hardly used at all. This one too. Took them apart, washed them really good. This is a glass liquid, like I can use for water or iced tea in the summer. I like to make my own iced tea, so that'll be nice in the summer for some cold brew tea or even coffee. Then I have this for to put other liquid things that I make in, drinks of my own. And then I got this teapot. I was using my I'll show you. If you've been watching in my videos, I've been making tea out of this, and this actually goes in my van. This is my travel teapot, and I was using it because it's the only one I had. So I washed it. I'm going to put this back in the van, and now I have one for the house. I had left the one I had before behind. It was getting pretty old and cruddy anyway, so it wasn't really worth packing up. But this was a very nice one. I only got $6. These were all like $4. I think this one was $7. This one, this was $1.99. This was like $1.99. And I got some other things too. I have these here because I want to wash them, but I got these two really long pillowcases because I make the dogs their own beds. I have old pillows and pads that I can just put inside, and they're flannel. They're almost like brand new flannel. I guess they're for, you know, king size beds, but they're very long. So I've been having to put two on the pad that Cersei has, and she has a kidney issue, so she has accidents. So I'm often having to change and wash hers. So, and I put a puppy pad in between to protect the cushion that she has. So I got a couple of these for the cushion. Got a smaller one for Zenji's cushion, and I got all these shears because I want to hang up in all my windows for the summer especially, and more privacy, is I want to hang up shears on all the windows when I want to have the windows, the curtains open, but more sun protection and privacy. I really should have gotten a dark color, but I'm going to start with these for now. Maybe I'll find some darker ones that I can switch out for summertime. Or I may get some window film to put on my windows. But I noticed the outside of my windows, I think they are actually tinted, because it's hard to look in them. So I think they might be slightly tinted already, which is good. So that's what I got. I spent about $60 on all of that stuff at the thrift store. Even the thrift store is getting a little more expensive, but all of this stuff would have probably costed me 2 or 3 times as much buying online or at regular stores, because now what's happening is they're charging a lot of money for shipping. Even the online marketplaces, the stuff might seem cheap, but then the shipping makes it expensive, so it's kind of not worth it. And this is supposedly helping some charity of some kind. But that's what I got today. I also got some cans and a couple of boxed items, some cereal, and macaroni and cheese, like for if my grandkids come over or something. But I'd stock it away for case it's needed. And like the rice there I can eat, but the mac and cheese I'm not really supposed to eat. So that's my addition to my sort of stockpiling groceries. It was a rough day today. I'm a little messed up today. So for me, it's a rough day because going out to the food bank and 2 thrift stores and driving, and it's very cold here. It's in the 20s. our weather is like, the highs are in the 40s, low 40s, and the lows are in the 20s, and I wanted to get my outings done today because they're warning us that we're having severe winter weather and it's going to get worse starting tonight. So I don't think I'll be able to get out very much at all until the weather clears up or warms up. So I'm going to hunker down for the next few days. And I almost forgot what else I got at the thrift store. So I got these two clocks. I got to thinking that everything I own that has a clock in it is electronic. And I know as long as I keep my cell phones charged, I should have the time, but it'd be nice to be able to look at a clock if the power goes out and look at a clock and know what time it is without having to go get my cell phone or whatever. And I don't have much for decorations. I lost some things in the move. Well, I had a friend hold on to some stuff for me. He offered to keep some things for me in his storage. And our friendship had a bit of a falling out, it appears. And so he's decided not to give me my stuff. So I am sort of recollecting some decor for my new home. There was a box of photos and things that I'm really sad about because they were my kids and grandkids and whatnot, but apparently he doesn't want to give them back. So I have to let go of that, and that's okay. I'm also letting go of the friendship for various reasons, but he just hasn't been very kind to me lately. He was very kind to let me stay at his place and for a couple of weeks, but while I was there, he didn't treat me very kindly. I felt, anyway, I didn't feel like I was treated very well. So, there's that. So I collected these things to kind of spruce up my place, and I don't have the money to go out and buy brand new stuff, so. And I also got this drying rack to dry my clothes because I'm Pawsom, Fun, and Frugal. And one of the ways I can be frugal is not using this old dryer. My washer and dryer are very old. They came with my place, and I'm very grateful to have them, but they're not energy efficient. So I am, like I was doing in my old mobile home, I'm going to be hanging, I've already started doing it, where I'll show you that I put up a clothesline. Let me see if I can turn the camera. I have clothesline up there. This is just some twine, that really strong twine. It's working okay, but it sags a lot when I put stuff on there, so I can't put anything heavy. So I found another pole. It's like a shower rod that I'm going to put across the top also, and have a second. So I can use the shower rod, I can use that clothesline there, and then I'm going to put another shower rod up to hang some more stuff. So I'll be able to hang dry my clothes here, and I can put the drying rack, stand it up in the bathtub for other items underneath. And everything can drain into the bathtub. And also if I have to hand wash because maybe my washer doesn't work, things like that can happen, then I have a way to hang up my clothes. And I also found these, which are things you normally find at the dollar store, but look, I got them for 99 cents. So, that's a better deal than the dollar store. I was actually going to go to this dollar store and try to find some of these, but they just happen to have 3 of the same color because I need 3 more bins for the bottom of my thing. And they're not exactly the same, but that's okay. I'm not doing it for fashion. So those are all the things that I got. So earlier I said I spent about $60. And it wasn't just on the stuff that I showed you in the kitchen. I have a box falling over. It was for all of those things. And yeah, so I'm hoping that is sort of the end or close to the end of my extra purchases for a while, because money's getting really tight and everything's getting more expensive. Even the thrift store, a lot of stuff I liked, I couldn't understand the prices. Like, the prices were so high. I mean, smaller items, not too bad. Like the stuff I got, the prices okay for a thrift store, but you try to buy anything like furniture, anything, even pillows were expensive. Like they had some new pillows. I got new socks, 2 pairs for $10 for wool socks. And they're nice wool socks because I need some socks. Oh, I didn't show you those, but I got 2 pairs of wool socks at Goodwill. And because I don't have quite enough wool socks for the kind of winter we're having up here. The kind of cold we're having here, I needed more socks. So that was my thrift store run, and thanks for checking out my channel. So I've started to hang up my laundry so I could show you how I do this inside. So here's the line I was telling you. So you see, once you put a few items on it, it just sags. It'll shrink back up when it doesn't have anything on it, but it sags, so I can't put too much. This is an old hanger that was for multiple pairs of pants, and I use that to kind of layer the dog sweaters and some other items to dry on there. And then I had this that I had found online, and that's what it's for, your socks and underwear and stuff. And then I put the other, you see I have the shower curtain rod, and then I have another shower curtain rod. I just put this one up. That's the one I got at the thrift store. So now I can hang some heavier stuff up on there and I can use this one and still have that one. And there, I've got a few more things hung up. I could hang up heavier pants, and then I could use the hangers in between to hang up some shirts. A few more things up there. My robe and a sweater. And then one more item goes up on the actual shower curtain. There. Now I have all of my laundry. That's a full load of laundry from a full-size washer, all hung up in my shower to dry. It'll take a while to dry because it's cold, and but you can see there, that's my heater. What do you call it? Register. And it blows right at the bathtub. So it's perfect for drying my clothes. And if I want to harness the heat, I can shut the bathroom door so that things will dry a little bit faster. And there is laundry. And then this thing can be for you know, additional laundry inside, and this thing can also go outside. So when spring and summer come, I'll be taking that out and putting a lot more of my laundry outside. Especially light stuff that the sun will help bleach out, because I don't use bleach. So that is one of my frugal hacks for saving money. And it also, from the research I've found and heard, your clothes last longer if you don't put them through the dryer. Yeah, you might have a little more lint. Back when I used to have cats, I used to have a lot of lint, so I would have to put them in the dryer for like 10 minutes, just 5 or 10 minutes, just to get the lint off. I didn't have to, but my clothes wouldn't be so hairy. Now I have these little dogs, and although they have some little tiny black hairs, most of their hair just shakes out. So that's nice. There is a little peek at what one of the many things I do to stay frugal, save money. Awesome, fun, and frugal. It's not fun hanging that up. Now my back, which is already sore today, extra sore today, is sore more. But honestly, bending over to throw it in the dryer and get it out of the dryer is just as, almost as bad as, you know, reaching up a few times to hang this stuff up. So it's this or that, right? I do what I have to do. I have to save money, even if it's gonna be a little more work and a little bit more discomfort for me. I'm in a position where I really have to save money. So kind of doing this stuff more out of necessity, but I enjoy sharing it with others that might find it useful.